Tango down.
We're checking out the new map Zoo today, but it looks like all the animal exhibits are closed. Oh well, guess we'll just have to kill everyone.
Securing B.
Alright, so today we're looking at the map Zoo.
RSR-71
Brand new to the Escalation map pack.
Our spy planes in the air.
So right off the bat, you're going to realize that this map is fairly small in comparison to the other maps. It might seem large, but the reason why I say it's small is because there are so many different entrances and exits that you're going to be doing a lot of running back and forth, especially on domination matches.
Counter spy planes in the air. Spy plane standing by.
This side right here, C, is pretty vulnerable, so holding C as a point is not really the best idea. Up here is actually the best spot in the whole game, in my opinion, this top Charlie area. You can overwatch on B, shoot back into their spawn, like so. You can also give overwatch to C behind you. There's only two entrances. That green entrance I was just looking at, and these steps up here that I came up from. So if you cover these two entrances, you'll be good. And from here, you can kill them over and over, especially if they're spawning at C. This is a great way to spawn trap them up at this side. You just have to watch out because they will come up for you. Highly recommend using claymores. You don't really have to worry about people coming from the green side of the actual tracks on the trolley, but I would keep an eye on that mini-map of yours. If you crouch right here, you get a pretty good shot, pretty clean shot all the way back there into their base, and the red handlebars will obstruct your view from your enemies, so it'll be hard for them to see you. It's a great position if you're trying to take B or even trying to hold it. It's just great in general. If you go over here, don't ever poke your head out too far. I highly recommend not running out on the tracks unless you absolutely have to, which we all know there's really no reason why you should absolutely have to, so just don't do it. But working these entrances right here, see, boom, killing a guy on B. Now I'm running over here. People on C. Yeah, people are taking C.
Enemy spy plane incoming.
Keep an eye on B, run over here. Back into position, crouching. Lines up shots pretty well. Gonna pop up over here on the left. Just backing up is the best way to take cover. See, they're clearly behind me. If I run over to this side right here, I can get a shot at over here when they're trying to come that way. And I can also go back here when they're spawning over here. This is why it's great. Never go past the green walls, okay? Always stay within the green walls. If you don't, that's pretty much gonna die. And there's no real point in having to kill every guy over here. Watch out for that back area where that guy was. Top Charlie. Yeah. It's not worth the trouble. Go back into position. Shoot these guys from here. This position's great. You can use these big mounds as cover if you go prone. You can be fully covered. Also get a shot right here to B.
Spy plane standing by. Our spy plane's in the air.
I highly recommend staying away from B unless you absolutely have to take it. But crossing the area to get to the other side of the map is sometimes the best way to clear ground quickly.
Losing Charlie.
Uh-oh.
Our counter spy plane's in the air.
Moving your way back over here through the rock area.
Losing Bravo.
You can usually get up behind the enemy troops and kill them from behind, which is always fun.
Securing B.
Especially with the SR-71 up, it makes it real easy.
B secure.
So here's A. Don't really want to take A right now, because once they all die from over there in that corner, they're going to respawn in A, and I'll know exactly where they are. So if I can work my way over here, kill these guys,
RSR-71 ready for deployment.
kill them quickly and then work my way back, I should be able to get right behind them right when they spawn. Oh, that's what you get. You get shot in the face for teabagging somebody. You need to grow up. So, just killed them. Now I'm trying to make my way back. Oh, see, now they're spawning sporadically now that they have B.
Losing Alpha.
The spawns in this map are very sporadic, very random. On Domination, it's a little less random, but that's not saying much because the spawns will be hopping around all over the place. Again, you're going to be running back and forth a lot on this map. I highly recommend using Marathon Pro, like, I don't know, on all of your classes, because that's what I would always recommend for your third perk. There's no better third perk than that. Alright, this is perfect right here. They're all spawning in the back of A. We have A captured, so they're going to definitely go to A to try to capture it. So if I can get behind these guys, flashbang, and just tearing them up. Beautiful. Just chopping them up.
Friendly dogs inbound.
Killing dudes with the smoke.
Losing B.
Alright, that about wraps it up for the map Zoo. I really like this map. Remember to hold the tram. It's the most powerful spot in the entire map, and from there you can hold every point you need to, any point that actually matters, especially B. And speaking of B, remember to avoid the middle unless you're actually just running across to get across the other side of the map. I would avoid the middle unless you're doing that or actually trying to take B. And lastly, again, I'm going to say you're going to be doing a lot of moving back and forth, so Marathon Pro is your best friend. Not going to recommend lightweight. I would never recommend lightweight, so Marathon Pro is good enough. Whatever weapon you choose, just make sure you're mobile enough to do a lot of running, because that's what you're going to be doing in this map. Also remember, there's a lot of alleyways and a lot of ways to get around different buildings, so use that to your advantage. Don't always go the most obvious way. Definitely play the map and find out your paths and find out the quickest paths from point to point. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That ends this episode of Tango Down. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you have any requests, send a request at mahalo.com. This is D. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys out in the field.